to the top 하늘로 가오르마.
Hi everyone, it's Anyhow. So today I'll be doing a voiceover for my drawing of Ricky in my Hero Base 1 alternate universe. Since Ricky is known as a cat, I took a lot of inspiration from Catwoman, but I also wanted to make it a little different and give it some of Ricky's personal charisma and flair. I will eventually be drawing all of the members, but since Ricky will be the first, I'll just give you a rundown of how this series will go. So for each member video, I will give a description of their backstory and talk a little bit about the decisions I made for each drawing. Again, keep in mind, I'm definitely not a professional or trained artist by any means, so if you have any things you think I can improve on, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into Ricky's backstory. So Ricky was born in 2004, just like he was in real life, and he was born to a very rich mother. Now, his mom was rich because she had many different clothing lines that were extremely successful and very luxurious. Although his mom had many different clothing brands, only one stood out to Ricky, and that brand was called Role Model. Now, as you might already know, this was inspired by Ricky's role model tattoo, which he talked about in the Boys Planet finale. Since Ricky liked the message behind Role Model so much, his mom actually gave the brand to him at the young age of 15 years old. Ricky then became the owner of the brand Role Model, and he went to many lavish and expensive dinners with very important people around the world. And this included world leaders, politicians, and just really rich people like billionaires or other clothing brand owners like himself. Now, as you might imagine, extremely wealthy people aren't always the most morally good. And Ricky has seen many of these extremely rich people and all of the atrocities and evils they have committed. However, since Ricky was always the youngest one at the table, since he was only a teenager at the time, he felt that he was powerless and he couldn't really do anything about it. And although he has always had this feeling of some sort of injustice that was happening around him, he never got the chance to actually fight it. That is, until something happened that changed Ricky's viewpoint on life from then on. One day, Ricky went to check on one of his most popular Role Model stores, and he found that it was literally in flames. Someone had set one of his stores on fire. As the owner of the store, he knew he had to try to save something, so he leapt into the flames and found he wasn't affected by it. It was almost as if he was too fast for the flames to get him. Wherever he went, if he leapt or ran somewhere, the flames wouldn't be able to catch up with the wind that was surrounding him due to his speed. And because of this, he went and found his most prized possession that was in the burning store. A diamond strawberry belt that his mom had given to him when she gave him the company. After Ricky grabbed the diamond belt, he was beginning to feel the heat from the flames, so he ran out as quickly as he could, almost with an inhuman feline-type speed, and he immediately called the emergency services and the fire department to come and save what was left of the store. After this incident, Ricky began to notice some strange things happening to his body. He was able to see better at night, and he had better vision in general. His fingernails also started to grow extremely long and sharp, almost like a cat's claws. And although he didn't know for certain, he was pretty sure that the culprit behind the burning store was one of the extremely rich people whom he always had dinners with and knew because of his extremely wealthy status. Ricky was aware of the fact that many people were jealous of him and his mom because although they were one of the most wealthy families in the world, they were extremely generous and always helped the less fortunate. They were constantly donating to charities and helping out people who were in need of it, unlike the other extremely rich people who typically exploited those same types of people. So many people were jealous of the fact that Ricky and his mom had good hearts but were still extremely successful and rich. So Ricky vowed to protect him and his mother and took up the vigilante hero persona of a ferocious feline to defend not only himself, but all of the other people who have been exploited by extremely rich people in the past. Alright, so that is the end of Ricky's backstory. Here is the day and night versions of my drawing. Again, please let me know what you thought of this. I know this is very new for my channel, but I had fun making it, so let me know what you thought. Also, be sure to come back next week because the next member I will be drawing is Zhang Hao. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to stand ZB1.